Good day, everyone. Speaking is Lara Andrea Lipata, a graduate student from Polytechnic University of the Philippines, under the program Masters in Physical Education and Sports. My portfolio is not only a collection of the tasks that I completed, but it represents what I am capable of doing and what I have learned in our course subject, Educational Models, Paradigms, and Procedures. In this portfolio, I will share the following: the documentation, my takeaways from YouTube videos, my takeaways from research articles, general conclusions of the course, and message for course facilitator, classmates, and future students. Documentations. Doing this final activity have taught me three things. First is to be organized. I have to arrange the content of my portfolio well and create a sequence in presenting the content. Second thing I learned is to keep it simple. In presenting, less is definitely more, so I made my portfolio straight to the point. And lastly, I learned that in doing things like this, I have to exert my best effort and put my heart in my work. I have to dedicate time and effort into any task that I am doing in order to come up with the best result. My key takeaways from YouTube videos. Video number 1. Introduction to Technology Acceptance Models for Education by Andrew Kemp. My key takeaway from this video is that technology acceptance models are used to predict or find out why someone might use a technology. These can be used as a tool to find out if the educational technology provided should be used or not. The endpoint must be the actual use of the technology. The factor that leads someone to use technology is the behavioral intention, which is influenced by the attitude of the teacher. There are four main determiners to use educational technology. Number 1, usefulness. The technology should be useful and the technology should do what it says it's going to do. Second, ease of use. The technology must be easy to use and manipulate. Third is social norms. Consider social influence from your peers, co-workers, and administrators in using the technology. And fourth, facilitation. Support, training, and access that the school administrator must provide. Let us always remember one important factor, which is the educational compatibility. When the technology is useful, consider also if the technology is aligned with the methodology used. Video number 2. What is Jigsaw Method? By Let's Teach. I learned from this video that in the Jigsaw method, the teacher must ensure that the students have access and can access the information that the class is expected to know for any future task. Why use Jigsaw? Number 1, it helps build comprehension. Number 2, it encourages cooperative learning among students. And number 3, it helps improve listening, communication, and problem-solving skills. Video number 3. Adaptive Teaching, Rethinking the Nature of Learning in Schools. Uploaded by Blog on Learning and Development. My key takeaways from this video is that, just like plants in the garden, students in a classroom are different and unique. In order to address these needs, adaptive teaching is a promising approach. The method promotes independence and motivation to students. In adaptive teaching, teachers may adapt a variety of methods. Teachers may also adjust the level of guidance for students. And the teachers have limited time to teach, which may give them a hard time addressing the needs of the students. The next part is my takeaways from research articles. Article number 1. Educational Research Paradigms from Positivism to Multi-Paradigmatic by Peter Taylor and Milton Medina. Published 2013. I learned from this article that there are two classifications of educational research paradigms: the traditional research paradigms and the relatively new paradigms. Under the traditional research paradigm is the positivist paradigm. It is commonly used in graduate research to test theories and hypotheses. The second one is the post-positivist paradigm. It is described as it is a milder form of the positivism that follows the same principles but allows more interaction between the researcher and his or her research participants. Under the relatively new paradigm is the interpretative paradigm. This paradigm enables researchers to build rich local understandings of life, world experiences of teachers, students, and of the cultures of classrooms, schools, and the communities they serve. The second one is the critical paradigm. The paradigm addresses issues by enabling the researcher to practice deep democracy, which involves identifying and transforming socially unjust social structures, policies, beliefs, and practices. The third one is the postmodern paradigm. This paradigm opens the doors to other disciplines such as the arts and the multi-paradigmatic research. We can design our research by combining methods and quality standards drawn from two or more of the newer paradigms. Article number 2. Models of Education, In-Depth Review by authors Sagunin and Abdul Wahab. Published 2015. My key takeaways from this article are the four models of education. Number 1 is Mastery Learning Education. Mastery learning is a theory as well as a teaching strategy. Under this are two models. Number 1 is LFM or Learning for Mastery Model by Bloom, in which students receive individualized instruction to master all course material. The second one is PSI or Personalized System of Instruction by Keller, where students move at their own pace. The second model is OBE or Outcomes-Based Education. OBE is a student output-based system in which the student need is based on output performance. The third model is the Competency-Based Education. Competency-based education is commonly defined as an educational model in which there is a clear, measurable definition of mastery along with procedures and tools for tracking that mastery. And last but not the least is school-based learning. School-based learning customizes education to prepare students for college and career. Article number 3. The Role of Classroom Discussion by Diego Carrasco and David Iribara. Published 2018. I learned from this article that open classroom discussion creates a privileged opportunity to gain insight into others' beliefs and wishes, as a school practice that fosters the understanding of others. It can not only help students learn from one another, but also help students understand and retain the lecture better. General conclusions of the course. In this course, we studied different educational models and paradigms that have been in existence in the Philippine educational system. The varied procedures for these models and the viewpoints of their proponents were discussed in class through individual presentations. This course enabled us to recall different teaching and learning models that we haven't been utilizing in our own classes. These have been made possible through the oral presentations and as well as the sharing of experiences from the class. It has helped us gather and remember the best practices and new ways in teaching that we can apply in teaching in the new normal. Message for course facilitator, classmates, and future students. To our dearest Professor, Dr. Dumrique, you have given us a life-changing learning experience. In your class, we are able to share our knowledge and personal experiences. You have given us very engaging and challenging activities that have made us discover and do things that haven't done before. Like specifically, being able to come up with an educational video. I'm inspired with the type of teaching you have shown us, and I'll always remember the lessons you have instilled in us. You truly touched my heart, mind, and soul as a student and as a teacher. And with that, I am very grateful to you. More power, Sir D, and God bless you. My classmates, you all have inspired me in doing my best, and also for giving ideas through your presentations. And lastly, for boosting my morale and being considerate when I was going through difficult in life. For that, I am grateful to all of you. I hope that we see each other face to face in school in the future. And I also wish that we finish this journey together. Let us go hand in hand in lifting the educational system of our motherland. Stay safe and God bless all of you. To future students, you are about to experience a life-changing one, so you better brace yourself and be ready to learn. Never ever doubt yourself and your skills, because if you believe in yourself, you will succeed far more than you will fail. It is said that he who possesses a quiet kind of faith in his ability to perform a task already has the task half completed. You know, the greatest error in life is to downgrade ourselves. We have more strength than we believe. There is more potential that we could ever call forth or even dream of being possible. Good luck on your future journey!